Hey everyone! So in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, you see I've got this little torch here that's lit on the ground. And it provides a little bit of extra light in the ship's captain's quarters that I own in Dunbarrow Cove. And you might be wondering, well, how do you get this? Because if you take a torch, we'll go down here and find one. You know, it would have been quicker. Well, let's take one of our stolen torches. So we light it up. Then it was like, okay, we got a torch in our hand. Yay, everything looks good. But then we go down here to the torch. And let's say we want to drop it. Because it's like, hey, you know, it's a lit torch. Let's just drop the lit torch. And, oh. It's not lit. But yet this torch over here is. So what's the deal? So I don't know if it's got to be a glitch. It still works in the Oblivion Remastered game, but basically you take a lit torch that you have. Now this is going to be an experiment for me too on a stolen torch, because I've never tried this on a stolen torch. But you take a lit torch and you drop it. Now obviously it's going to roll some. We're going to do another experiment here. There we go. Okay. Let's see if what happens, because I think if I do this, yep, see I can move this lit torch to a better location if I want. And it does not go out. See, I've got more light in the room. Now, a lot of online guides that I've seen, or not, there haven't been a lot of online guides, to be honest. There's just some old discussions on how this is done, because if you ask, it's like, oh no, this can't be done. But basically it's like, well, if you go away, come back, it will be lit. So we're gonna try something. We're gonna do a save here. We'll do a hard save. Now we're just gonna exit game. Yes. And then the game's going to end. Now, let's restart it. So we're back in the game. Continue, yes. And if Theory 1 works, then this torch should be lit. It may not be, though. And it is. Ta-da! Daffy, what do you guys say about that? So in my mind, that is probably the best way. Although I noticed this torch did move maybe a little bit. I'm gonna drag it again. So I don't know if it'll come back or not. But another theory is you could go somewhere else, wait a day, come back, and it will be lit. So we go back in to see what happens if the positions of the torches moved or not from where they first were dropped. Okay, that one's lit. So, okay, so one thing I did, okay, so that, even though you can move them, it looks like they will always spawn where they ultimately land. So that is the one negative. I mean, you can temporarily move them, looks like, but it looks like they will reposition themselves back to where they were when they were dropped. But on the other hand, they will be lit. So if the torch is not in a place where you really want it to be, you're gonna have to pick it back up, relight it, drop it again, and then that should solve that problem. Now I want to show you a couple of things. So this is Battlehorn Castle. You'll notice there's a light in the corner because I've got a drop torch back here to provide a little bit of light. I never liked how dark it was back there. Not sure what the splashing was about. or why my horse is trying to go up the stairs. That has nothing to do with this guide. Let's try another place. Okay, so it's daylight, so it's kind of hard to see, but this is the old, go on the map. You've advanced the quest. This is Crest Bridge Camp. So if you'll notice, I got a torch here because the campfire goes away. So I thought, you know what? It'd be nice if I came back here as just as a fast travel point, that there would be a light in the vicinity of the old campfire. And it'd be cool, like I said, if you could just position it and it would stay where it was positioned and still stay lit. But alas, that's not the case. But the reason for showing you this is that it works anywhere, basically, is the point. So anywhere you think you need extra light, you light the torch, drop the lit torch. You can exit. The best way I found is just to exit the game, reload. Obviously, after you've saved it. But you can go away for a day, come back, and it should still be lit. But I found that occasionally it still wouldn't be lit after it was dropped. So, but the 100% surefire way is exit the game and come back. At least that's the way that's always worked for me, and I've never had problems. Anyway, if you like this guide, I hope you did. Let me know. Like, subscribe, and all that other fun stuff. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.